What's up, everybody? Hopefully you're having a great day, a great, happy you had a great President's Day, great Valentine's Day. I don't know. Hopefully you had a great everything. But hopefully you're getting your tax stuff ready as well, okay? It's tax season. It's mid-February. Be nice to your accountant and get him or her your tax documents, okay? We'll start that off. Since today's topic is all about taxes, let me remind you that your accountant is your friend. And the earlier you get them your information, the earlier you can get your taxes filed and get done. But we're not here to talk about income taxes today necessarily. We're here to talk about all taxes, including estate taxes, capital gains taxes, steps up in basis, all of the interesting things. I get questions from clients and potential clients about changes in administration all the time. So I had one today. I get probably one a day, maybe one every other day. Everybody wants to know, now that Biden's in office, should we worry about all these, thank you, Florencia, appreciate it. That's my favorite gnome. He's giving you the Nordic hello, I believe. But everybody wonders, okay, now that Biden's in, they're talking about we're on this platform of making all these changes to the tax code, lowering the estate tax, getting rid of the step up in basis when you die, changing the capital gains tax structure, doing all these things. People are freaking out, and they call me and they want to know, what should I do? And my answer is always the same, always the same. You should do nothing, okay? You should do nothing. Here's why. I don't know if you have been around lately, but the United States government has not exactly been in tip-top shape when it comes to actually getting things done. The leadership at all points of the government, no matter what party you're in, has not been great. All right, this is not a political statement. This is a fact. People have a hard time getting things done in the government right now because everybody's just a bunch of idiots, basically. So my advice to my clients and to you, really, it's not legal advice, it's just general advice, is to just wait and see what happens, okay? Wait and see if changes are actually made. Wait and see what those actual changes are. Wait and see when those changes actually take effect. Typically, about 99.9% of the time, you are going to have some runway to deal with those changes once they are approved. Laws typically do not become laws immediately. There typically is a sort of a, particularly when it comes to taxes, there's a period within which the tax is going to take effect, and they tell you what that date is, and before that date, you can do all of the planning that you want. I'll give you a perfect example. Let's say they decide they are going to reduce by the way, we're about to get in the weeds for a minute, so get your mind right. We're gonna do some math, okay? We're gonna do some legal stuff right now. Let's say you find out that the federal estate tax is going to be lowered from $11.7 million to $1 million. And you have an estate that is worth $4 million, okay? You can see that you're about to get taxed when you die on that $3 million that you're over, okay? You want to get rid of that. You also know, because you're smart, because you talk to your Washington State estate planning attorney, just saying, that Washington State has its own separate estate tax, but Washington State does not have a gift tax exemption. So you can give as much as you want without having to pay sort of a tax on that gift. It doesn't reduce your exemption, okay? We're getting in the weeds. So what you decide to do is to just utilize as much as you can of your exemption, get rid of it. This example is not going to work perfectly now that I'm going through it, but that's okay. You decide now that this, oh yeah, I will. You still have $11.7 million. So what you decide to do is you're going to gift away $2 million of your $4 to an irrevocable trust for your kids or for your family or for whoever, potentially even for yourself if you do it right, so that you can reduce your estate tax, your bankable assets on your estate tax return and avoid those estate taxes. You will have time to do that, okay, is the point. You will have time to take advantage of the exemption amount that is outstanding before the new rules kick in, okay? You will have a lot of leeway, you will have a lot of advance notice so that you can do that. So when it comes to tax changes, when it comes to changes really of any kind that are in the government, I would typically take a wait and see attitude, particularly right now when there's literally nothing going on. No legislation has been proposed. There's no information about who's for it or against it. You're going to see a lot of people change their minds, change their tunes when this stuff is actually proposed, because the constituents in each person's region are going to be talking to their respective senators and representatives and those things. And often local politics wins over national politics. And some of these senators and representatives may have a hard time voting for a tax cut that doesn't help their people. Okay, so that's it. Don't freak out. And when a new administration comes in, don't freak out. That's the bottom line. Okay, hopefully this helped. If you have questions, let me know. Happy to answer them. Leave a comment below. If you like the video, hit the like button. If there's someplace you can subscribe. I think I say this later, probably. We'll say this later, but it helps to say it again. As always, appreciate all of you that watched. Hopefully this made sense. Hopefully this helped you. Hopefully it relieved some anxiety on this magical, cloudy Seattle day. And that's it. Have a good one, y'all. See ya.